Hello everyone, it's Miss Prince. It's been a long time and I'm so excited to be back here. How are the celebrations going? After holidays, preparations for Christmas, New Year celebrations and all that. Anyway, how was the short term? The one we resumed immediately after COVID. Okay, so I'm here with some quick points. Now the results are out and not all schools gave, but majority of schools gave first term results, and I guess you're already crumbling. And besides that, this term kind of was sort of, because it was short, so before you knew it, the school fees you paid, boom, it's finished. You're preparing for another one. But here's the deal. Now before I continue, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click like, click subscribe, and tell everyone about this channel. There are previous videos for you to watch and enjoy, and I promise good content, building up to the resumption. I'm going to try. At least we're on holidays now. So here's the deal. Let's go back to today's topic. What to do if you get your child's result. What do you do? Number one, it's Christmas season. Or let me just say it's the first official holiday after the post-COVID pandemic lockdown resumption. Here's what you do. Keep that result. Ignore it. Don't bother about it. Okay? Don't worry about it. Let them have fun the first 1 week, and that's the Christmas week. Let them have fun the second week. Is that okay? Please allow them relax. It's been a short but hectic term for most of them. They've got to do so much work, so much text, and so much exams within the shortest possible time. So now let them rest, okay? After the New Year celebrations, maybe January 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, when you're preparing for resumption, you take the result and go through it with the child again. Now, listen to your child, okay? Especially if it is in a school that they give verbal written report apart from the scores. Listen to your child, okay? If the child is already a high flyer and the results are fine, encourage him or her to keep it up. Because what have I noticed about high flyers? The consistent good performance tends to get into their heads once in a while, and then they tend to take things to levity, especially if they're moving on to teenage years or towards an examination class. To just assume. Please don't assume with your children, okay? Next thing is, if it's a child that's been struggling a bit and you're not seeing any improvement, it's time to detail what's going on. You don't just take it holistically. You should break it down. Is it social? Is it behavioral? Especially if you notice that the grades are beginning to drop again and the boy or the girl is 11, 12, 13. Trust me, there are distractions that come a lot at that age. And they prefer those distractions to whatever it is you're telling them in class or you're telling them at home. It's time to ensure that nothing is getting in the way of their academic performance. Now, you also need to check, are there new things they are trying to adapt to? Is it that there is something or someone or situation they're dealing with that's affecting their grades? Okay, the major reason why I'm doing this video is that a lot of parents complain. Some blame the teachers. Actually, some teachers are supposed to be blamed. Some blame the students, actually, which is also valid. But sometimes there are some situations that are not within the immediate control of the teacher or the student. Even you as a parent, you need to find out those situations. It could be peer influence, and it gets bigger and better, or more and worse when they are going into their puberty. Did you change their school? That's definitely going to affect. The school management change a certain teacher, a class teacher, or a core subject teacher. You need to find out all of this before you blame that child for having an A rather than A star, or a C rather than a B. All right? And then when you found that out holistically, next term is not the term that you just pay school fees and drop them off in school. If you check your school calendar and there is no open day or parents conference or whatever you guys call the one-on-one meeting with teachers in the school that your child is, you need to book one, okay? before you just play blames on anybody, you need to book one. You've spoken to your child now, you know where the issue is. Now talk to the teacher, talk to school owners, talk to head teachers, principals, whoever is in charge directly. So trust me, you need to come in contact with the teacher, the principal, the academic head, whoever is in charge of your child's academics directly. You need for them to tell you exactly what's going on. You need to find out a few things. Is that okay? You need to ensure that you are not missing out on any part of your child's activity in school. It's very, very important. Okay? And then when you're done with that, you need to also recheck your schedule. All right? You need to really do, because sometimes when these children know that there's no support from home, they just do what they like and leave it. I've had students tell me, Miss Prince, don't bother your head, my mom will check my homework. Miss Prince, what do you want to do with the grades? My dad is not going to check. As long as I've paid my school fees, he's fine. I've had students tell me this. So I've mentioned 3 things now. You need to talk to your child and find out what's wrong. Is the subject difficult? Does he or she have interest in it? Does he or she like it? Because he or she may not. What does he or she want to really be in future? Tell them not to be afraid of it, because they may want to be what you want them to be. So they will tell you what you want to hear. But deep down inside, they want to be something else entirely. So you find that out. Then you find out from the school. Then you rearrange your schedule and get involved properly. Okay? And lastly, for those of you involved, an external factor, home teacher, psychologist, or anything, they need to be on the same page with your child's school. If you want to get no more on this, you need to check my video on homeschooling 101. I discuss extensively there on what to look out for if you want to get a home teacher for your child. And I'm going to see you soon in another video. Until then, have fun, enjoy, and have a beautiful holiday. It's Miss Prince, and thank you for listening to me.